Hey everyone. I wanted to kind of come on and do a little cooking this morning, but I really wanted to come on. Ow! Come on and I watched my video a couple times and I wanted to clarify a couple things. Like when I talked about the MS clinic and how I just had enough and I left, it's because when my primary called my husband and I one night, we were sitting here at the supper table, and it was just after my brain scan and stuff, my MRI, when they found out I had the lesions. God, I'm out of breath. She told my husband and I that I had MS. To our biggest relief. I know it's not a great diagnosis, but it had something to go ahead with, if that makes sense. Anyway, so when I went to the MS clinic, she wanted to know a little bit more about me and asked me why I was there. And I said, well, we're here to find out what type of MS I have and go from there. And she goes, who told you you had MS? I said, well, our primary. Anyway, she said, well, you tell me what you've been dealing with, like what your symptoms are. And of course, I started talking about it. I couldn't remember everything to tell her, but because I was having a lot of anxiety, right? I had a long trip already, so I'm really sore. Anyway, she didn't look at my files yet. That's why she wanted to know. And so she said, well, let's look at the MRI together. And before she opened up my files, she goes, and by the way, you don't have MS. That's when I really started shutting down, because I've been through a lot with, it could be ALS, it could be MS, it could be Lyme's was a possibility. We got that ruled out. Lupus. My ANA's high, like still high, stuff like that. But when my primary called and told me about this latest one, I asked her, I said, are you sure that I have this one? FND. She said, yes. I'm going to the rheumatologist next week because she wants his input. Because I have autoimmune disease, my ANA's high, and other markers are not in the normal range. That's his side of the window, whatever you want to call it. What else did I want to clarify in there? I guess I was all over the place, and I do get all over the place on these videos, and I don't necessarily mean to, but I have a lot to say, and I get so overwhelmed. But the reason why I'm recording these videos as well is because I wanted to see how much I change and, over time. This morning I get up and I was very overwhelmed, a little confused in the mind. Sometimes I can't even bring together what day it is, so. But I get up and I got my medication and I took my time resting for a little bit longer. Reheated a coffee I had. I don't mind. Cape Retiner. That's what we do. So I managed to get my shower, which is exhausting. That there really weakens me down. It's very hard, very difficult. But I don't take them as often as I want to because they're so exhausting. I'm only home anyway, not out and about. So, got that done. So I got my husband to pull out some chicken. My mission is, normally we want a flat of eggs, and we have a flat of eggs, so I have to try and figure out eggs. So I'm making chicken Thai curry, cheapy way, but it's delicious. The sauce is amazing. I'm boiling some chicken thighs right now, and I sauteed onions, and I had roasted some garlic and froze it, so that's in there. A bunch of seasonings. So I'm trying to make some chicken stock as well for my dish. And then I boiled a bunch of eggs. So I'm going to make, what do you call those? When people take eggs and they cut them in half and take the yolks out and they mash them up with mayo. Well, I have a bunch of breadcrumbs that I made. I have a bunch of things on the table because I have things I don't want to forget to do today. So I put everything on the table. It's messy, but it's just things if I can get to when I'm clear in the mind, I put it all on the table for the day. And then it's like, if I can get to cook that or something, it's on that table. We have 2 tables. This is my what have you. Okay, so what was I saying? So anyway, I was making those eggs. You take the centers out, mash them up. People put mayo and stuff in them. I'm going to do that. Oh, I got to turn this down. I'm going to do that. But when I make my Thai curry sauce, I'm going to take, because I made a bunch of breadcrumbs over time. Like, I just go through, people don't like the crust here, so I eat the crust. I don't care. And then sometimes, like, stale crackers that's been open or something, I'll throw them to the food processor, and I make crumbs, and then I don't have to buy them. So I'm going to saute those in a pan, those breadcrumbs, with some of the sauce from my Thai curry and dry them out. I get the flavor in the breadcrumbs, and then I'm going to put them on top of those eggs as an extra crunch and an extra flavor. But I'll make sure I flavor the yolk up good too. Like maybe I'll add some, I don't know yet, turmeric or something with mustard. Dry mustard, of course, but I'm not sure. Salt and pepper. And then I'll do the crunchy on top. Maybe that'll be something that they like better. I don't know. This is the thing. So here we are in July. This is the month I'm supposed to hear about my, if I get it or if I don't, my Canada pension. Sorry, I gotta try to like this over off the heat. My husband wanted those chocolate macaroon cookies, you know. So I just made the base of it so far. I just got to add the coconut and oatmeal now. But all my sugars dissolve and it's right smooth. This is a double batch, so I don't think I'm going to be able to fit all the stuff in here. So I have to put the oatmeal stuff in the bowl, I guess. So yeah, this is the month that I'm going to find out if I have to fight again or I'm actually going to qualify. I hope I qualify because it's crazy. What else I wanted to clarify in that video? I don't know why I changed the subject to those who know me. It was to let me listen to something on the TV. I don't know. I'm sorry about that. It almost sounded like it's the end of my road, but I don't know. I guess because I'm home alone a lot. I watch a lot of things. Crazy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to hashtag this video FND because I would love to know more about what people are going through. I get a lot of pain, and I have my muscle, my right leg, my top muscle is just sinking in so bad, and I can't tell you the pain it is to walk and the numbness and how hard it is to get through a day. I was in bed every day since that day I talked on the here. Like that wiped me out. Being up as long as that, it wiped me out. Even the next day I paid for it. It's like I worked a 70-hour shift or something. Crazy. But the muscle jitters and stuff are crazy. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I woke up, terrible taste in my mouth, and all my joints, my shoulders, my elbows, my wrist, and my finger joint felt like someone completely twisted them backwards and broke them. I couldn't believe it, how sore that was in my muscles. And then that's okay today. I'm just wondering if I'm going to need a midday pain management control because this gets quite intense. What else did I say? My walking is getting some moments, I can't say days, some moments in the day is getting tougher. My husband gives me a push, and my son takes me through the house sometimes on this walker. because you can sit on it quite comfortably, and they take me as far as the bathroom or whatever. But we have all these step ups and step downs from my bedroom, go through the living room, kitchen, dining room, and into the kitchen is another step down. So it's a big, those are scary to get up and down sometimes. My shower today, I thought it was going to fall over because I put up a shower curtain a while ago, not too long ago. It's material, but for some reason it sucks in and it sticks to you, so I get twisted up on it, and it's not a good thing. I have like one bar on the wall, and then one bar that is naturally in the shower that your soaps go on each side. So, and then I have like the toilet's right beside the tub, and I have my thing there that I use to get up and down from the washroom. But I also use to hold on with all my life to get into the shower and get connected with the next thing. And then if I have to stand up or feel a little off, I can go to the next handle and use both. But I'm really careful at the same time. When I get out of the shower, my legs are like rubber and they like vibrate inside. So it's really frustrating. But wish I could have a bath, maybe someday. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing okay. And all of those of you that are dealing with chronic illness, especially this FND that I'm dealing with, because there's still not enough information about it and not enough research about it. I don't know the final outcome, what it'll be. I don't know enough information because they're still learning as we are. Seems to have went up in numbers, and I've seen a lot of people posting here and there about their FND journey, and they're associating it with the COVID vaccine. So I wonder, but those who know me for years really closely know that I've had a lot of pain up and down throughout the years. It's not the first time I've had to have pain management. There's times I've had to take morphine and other drugs just to get through my shifts at work. I didn't give up then, but this one, a morphine pill ain't gonna get me to work. I can't fight it. I wish I could fight it. It's defeating because when I became a diabetic, it scared me, and I went full torque, lost all my weight, got my numbers down to 4 point something. And since, I don't know, it's been quite a while now because my diabetes went in remission, but it came back when I started really getting to the point that it was really hard to walk very long, and I had a lot of pain. I was hospitalized, I don't know when, a couple years ago maybe, for a terrible infection in my bowels and my stomach. Now I have pockets in my stomach and my bowels. There's a name for it, but I can't think of it right now. And since that infection, it seemed to boost my sickness. I really, from that infection and the antibiotics I was on, the really strong antibiotics, I was hospitalized, had the IV, and then I come home to those really strong antibiotics too. But I find, like, I can't remember the dates, I can't remember what year, and I can't remember anything like that right now. I'd have to ask somebody, but it was a downhill slope from there. I mean, who knows? But I do have like diabetes, I have high blood pressure, I have high cholesterol now. I lack some minerals and vitamins, which I'm supplementing. I take stomach pills, I take nerve blockers, I take 2 medicines for diabetes. One is a weekly injection, and then I take medication morning and night for it. And then I take, I'm on an anti-depression for women. It's one that it helps with menopause. And I call it Norman's pill because I did go off it for a while, and he frustratedly said, time to go back on it. So I label everything in my room on top with a black marker, and I put Norman's pill on that one. Kiss with a little heart. It's funny. It's a funny thing. I don't mind. What else did I do? I don't know. I take 11 or 12 pills in the morning and about 8 or 9 at night. So, what else do I want to say? I don't know. I'm getting really warm. That's probably because I'm by the stove, but I'm ready to get these cookies finished. Just want to pop in. I'm going to keep coming popped in. I'm going to keep coming on, and I'm going to keep sharing. But my hope is that I can find some people to connect with, become friends with FND, because then I feel like I won't be so alone in this. I don't want to be alone in this. I want to find the people. I don't know how to connect with finding, like there might be groups that try to do things to help get the awareness out there. And because it's a very hard thing to diagnose, it takes a lot of years and a lot of bringing your files together and your diagnoses like along the way, or symptoms I should mean, and your tests and stuff. It does take a lot of elimination and then bringing it together and how your symptoms are going. So I guess to the point of where you can give up pretty quick. And the number one rate of what causes death with FND is suicide. That's the number one rate, and that's sad to me because there's no cure, but there's still, this is all new in a different way because they thought it was just mental health along the way, all the way. Now they're seeing it totally different, and they're figuring things out more, which is fantastic. But I want to be a part of the let's try this or this to see if that helps, because man, if we can figure something. I mean, I know my brain's already broken. I could have told you that long ago, but it's a joke. But I don't know how to connect to anything like that. So I'm hoping sharing videos about FND and just the little tidbits of what I'm doing and what my life is turning out to be and how I'm feeling, then maybe I can find somebody. Please share this video out. And if you are dealing with chronic illness or FND, please reach out to me and even subscribe to me, and then we can connect and then share your channel with me if you are someone that's sharing it, even just talking. If you want, or if you want to, don't be afraid to just go on and start talking out of the blue. I mean, who cares? It's us. We're going through it, and we're going through a lot. So I'd love to learn about how you cope. How do you cope with someone or something in your life that has totally changed your whole future? But what do you replace it with? What do you replace your passions? How do you still maintain your passions with a mind that's going and your body that's failing, but you're still so incredibly in love with cooking, baking, people, everything. I used to paint, write. I don't do any of that, and that was a big part of me. Big part of me. Now I don't. It's sad. Okay, well, I'm going to get off here because my stock is cooking quite good, and I have to get the, I guess I better get the stuff in this, see, my sauces ready for the oatmeal and the coconut. And this is my pot, just a boiling. It's just like chicken and onions and roasted garlic and all the good stuff. I gotta finally chop some carrots, julienne them for my stir fry, for my Thai. Takes a long time. Okay, God bless you. Love you all. Hope you all have a good day, and please reach out. FND warriors, we we gotta find each other. Talk soon. Pretty soon. Bye bye. Take care. Bye.